Garza's leaving WWE. Thank you to everyone who never jumped off ship and kept supporting Garza legacy through it all, Angel Garza. So as I was saying in the last topic, like, I'm kind of like, in general, of everyone that left, I'm kind of surprised that they kept these guys around.
Yep.
Because honestly, they haven't got any screen time in a really long time. I like them. I think they have talent, but like, if you don't, but much like you said earlier, like, if you don't have anything planned for them, I'm not gonna say it's pointless keeping them around, but it's kind of idiotic.
Right.
Because you're essentially paying guys a full salary for not doing anything. And eventually, if you are a professional wrestler, especially if you've been in the business for a long time like they have, eventually it kind of eats at you a little bit that you don't have anything. Eventually, they're going to want to branch out to other companies, and I think they'd be able to do decently well on a different roster, especially with one that's not as massive as WWE's current one. Even though the product isn't what it was last year, that's another topic for a different day. Yeah, I'm just overall surprised they're still here.
I'm shocked because a lot of people are taking 50% pay cuts, and it seems like they might not want to take a 50% pay cut. A lot of superstars do and don't want to take the 50% pay cut. Notice that?
Yeah, and I feel like that number is only going to increase because, think about it, Unstoppable. You say WWE signs you for X amount of dollars, right? You like the deal because you see a long-term plan for them, and you have certain ideas floating in your head for what you want to do with your character. But then, like, after you sign it, and this is what happened to Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. They basically approached them and were like, hey, I know you signed this deal, and we're happy that you signed, but we gotta save some money, so in doing so, we want you to take a pay cut. 50%. And now, I imagine anyone with a brain would look at that and say, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna head out. Because you sign they signed a contract. It's not the wrestler's fault that you are a multi-trillion-dollar company and want to, and still have cuts that you have to micromanage. It's not the wrestler's fault that you're in this situation.
Yep.
It's yours. It's yours for raising the prices, pricing all these people out to the point they don't want to show up, and the wrestlers on your roster signed a contract because it's their dream to be part of this company, yet you're just fucking all of that over because you need to save money. What, are you high?
I mean,
it's like.
Well, did you see?
Who's the savant that made that?
Well, look at the owner or whoever the guy is, TKO. He's getting like tons of money. Look at fucking not Tony Khan, the other guy, Khan, Nick Khan. He's bringing in $5 million per year.
Yeah, he's bringing in that money. So if he's bringing in millions of dollars, why do you have to let people go?
Oh, we need this guy more than our wrestlers. It's like I said in my last podcast by myself, I said if I was Nick Khan, I would have told WWE to F themselves and walk away and go somewhere else with my creative stuff. And with all this, because he's helping WWE with sponsorships, TV deals, and everything. I would have done it, brought it somewhere else, like to AEW or TNA or something.
Yeah, and you want to know something crazy about WrestleMania?
Yeah.
So you're aware of all the ads that they were showing, right?
Yep.
We talked about this on this podcast, if I recall. Did you know that Hulk Hogan was one of the most featured wrestlers at WrestleMania this year?
No, I didn't.
Dead guy, a person who's no longer with us, because you were marketing him everywhere, and even if he was still with us, he wasn't an active wrestler. And so I feel like it's crazy that that he had a lot of the screen time. And it was all because of their advertisements. Which I think is crazy to think about. Like, I'm with you. If I were Nick Khan, I would leave.
Yep.
Because honestly, overall, I think Nick Khan has done a really good job. Overall. Kind of disagree with him. I disagree with him from here to there, but overall, I think he's doing a good job. I just think TKO is fucking everybody over.
Yeah, they are.
And I feel like if they don't sort out their shit, a lot more people are going to leave. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on this.
I have a topic here I just wrote it on this paper for you guys. Let's talk about it. Hold on.